No, assalamu alaikum. Alright, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We got about 21 designs. Yeah, 21 participants. And so I will be checking the calligraphy designs, and I'll be checking the calligraphy, and my boss will be checking the graphics, the graphic design aspect. And so this is the first person. Okay, let me start. This is a very good design. It's a very beautiful one. And okay, let me talk about the calligraphy. My boss will talk about the graphics and the font and everything here. So Adam, this is nice. It's okay. And for the Barakallah lakum, baraka alaikum. Alright, so what I can see here is that the words, the letters are there's no much spacing between the letters, so you can put some space. You can allow them to breathe. Okay, that's it. Alright, boss. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not sharing your screen. You can't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry for that, please. Alright, so let me quickly correct this again. So I said the design is okay. This Adam and the Hawa is great, but for this Barakallahu lakum wa baraka alaykum, there is no much space between the letters. So you need to space the letters so that they can, at least they can breathe. Alright, so we need some spacing. Just like we have space here. Just like we still have some space here. We have space here. So we need space here also. No. Alright.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi.
The only thing that I can see here, you have a very nice background contrast and everything, but there's something we call hierarchy. So, looking at your design now, so after seeing Adam and Hawa, we know these are the people that are getting married. So the next thing I'm seeing is together in this world and the next. But I think that should be the least. So it should be Adam. So I think what you can do is just decrease the size of together in this world and the next. Just decrease it a bit, and then you can group. And the courtesy too. The courtesy does not have to be bigger than. May Allah bless you both, inshallah. So you just decrease the size of together in this world and the next, and courtesy. So you decrease the size, then you group everything together, then you align it to the center of the page, horizontally and vertically. Yeah, I think that's good.
Alright, there's one more thing I just thought of. As regards hierarchy, I think the brief says the inscription for the design is Barakallahu lakum wa baraka alaykum. So I don't know, what do you think? Should it be the biggest element in the design, or it's okay like this?
So if that's what is in the brief, then definitely the Barakallahu lakum wa baraka alaykum wa jama'a bainakum should be should be the biggest. So since that's what is on the brief, that's the instruction, right?
Then okay, maybe if everyone has to design like that, maybe it will be too. Everyone is going to design almost the same thing. Maybe we should just take our eyes off that.
But
Okay.
actually he has a very good grasp of the hierarchy because after Adam and Hawa, then I'm seeing Barakallahu Lakuma apart from together in this world. So I'm seeing Barakallahu Lakuma. So anybody that sees, even with the illustration, the love illustration, like it's nice.
Now, thank you. Alright, let's go to the second question. We have audio. Let's see. Alright, let's check this. Okay, this is nice. بارك الله لهما وبارك عليهما. Okay, here the brief says بارك الله لكما, not lahuma. So if you are saying lahuma, it means for the two of them, third person. But if you are saying lakuma for kaf, you are referring to second person. Yeah, second person dual, lakuma, not third person. So I think this design was not it is not from scratch. Maybe the person downloaded it online and then just remove the background and then put it in the design. So you can actually design it yourself using exactly what is in the brief. So that's going to, yeah, it's going to tally with the meaning of that inscription itself. So as for the Hawa and Adam, besides they are okay. Yeah, boss.
Okay, so my contribution here is the colors. The colors used for the date, 5th March 2023, and the all praise be to Allah. Yeah, the font choice is wrong, actually. Yeah. So you could have just used a soft serif, a soft sans serif instead of a cursive font for the date. So, yeah. Then the colors. Now, and yeah, let's go to the next.
All right. Let's check this. All right. وخلقناكم أزواجا. Okay, Adam, Hawa. All right. For this design, for me, I would say, since we have Barakallahu lakum, we do not need وخلقناكم أزواجا. When the texts are too much, when the elements are too much, you are going to lose focus on which one is actually important. You don't even know which one is more important. So, and as the brief says, Barakallahu lakum, and maybe the names should be the most important things here. So they should be the most important elements. So for me, I would take away this. It's not part of the design. So, and I'll work on only this here. So this Howard 2023 is okay. It's okay. But for this, I will not work with them. Alright, so for this Barakallahu lakum, now this is Sulus font, and the Sulus font requires tashkil. It actually requires tashkil, especially for inscriptions that like this, that are long. If it's just something like Adam, this is okay. You may not need to add tashkil, but for a long inscription like this, you need it. And in fact, you can even make it like a rectangle. You give it a shape like a rectangle, something like this. So you put where you have those pause spaces, you can put the tashkils there to fill up the spaces. I hope you are getting that. So that's it. So okay, it's okay if you just correct that. You can correct that, fill up the space. You can make it a rectangle. This is close to a rectangle, so you can make it a rectangle, and it will be nice that way. And back to what the first point I mentioned, understanding the brief is very important. What your client wants should be what you should want to deliver. If you are not delivering what the client wants, then you should discuss that before you start the project. Maybe you think what the client wants is not actually best for them, then you should decide that before starting the project, so that they don't reject the project, say no, this is not what I paid for, or this is not what I asked for. You will not want to restart, or to you design it. You don't want to recreate the design from scratch. It's very painful and very stressful. So I hope you can take note of that subsequent times. All right. Okay, boss.
So, yeah, like I said, like you corrected the first thing. The thing we need to work on is hierarchy and then the alignment. The alignment is off a bit. And then I can see how many fonts here. 1, 2, 3, I think 4. Right?
Yeah. 1, 2.
I think 4
3.
fonts.
1, 2.
You see,
3,
there is
5.
something. 5.
Yeah.
So
5 fonts.
Next time you should limit your font to just 2. Just 2. 2 is enough. So 1 for the text and 1 for text, the body of text, and 1 for the engine, like the one you use for Hawa and Adam. So yeah.
And maybe a stylish one that will just come just once in a while.
Yes. So make use of clean sans serif. It might have a soft feel. Just make use of clean sans serif for your project. And also colors. I can only see black color. I cannot even see black color here. So make use of black. If you had one created you in PS black, so Hawa and Adam could have been in the one. So that will create some kind of contrast. But overall, I like your background and everything. Let's move to the next one.
Alright. Let's check the mock-up. Some of them will fade. Charles Howard.
Yes. So you see why I talked about using black color here. So if you use black, that place would have shown.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, mashallah. For this is actually nice. In fact, let's start from here. Okay, this Arabic calligraphy. Moment, please. This Arabic calligraphy here. Yeah. Like I said earlier, it's close to a rectangle, and this person actually worked on that. That is so close. This is nice. Okay, we can fill it up a bit by increasing the size of the teshkil. Not that you have to use more of the teshkils, but when the teshkils are big enough, just a little bit bigger, they can fill more spaces. Okay, so for the Arabic Hawa, okay, but then I don't know why is how here. This is Hamza and not how. So the tashkil should work with each other. So this is Hamza. Hamza does not work with how. I don't know. And then I'm looking at this love, this art shape that intersects these circles. I don't know. Well, maybe I should just leave that to boss. Boss,
Yeah. What did you say?
I was talking about this heart shape that intersects this circle. I don't know. I'm not feeling. There's a kind of feeling.
Oh,
I'm not feeling the design like that concept. I don't know.
sorry, could you zoom in?
Is that
Zoom in, zoom in.
okay? Yeah.
Okay. So here the balance is just a little, it's just a little off. It's not that bad actually, but I like the concept. Like, he was trying was trying to is it intertwined? So he's
Yeah.
trying to wrap it
Yeah.
how this happens. That's very creative. Like I like it, but he needs to work more on it. Like he's just a little off. Like the spacing here. So and even the I don't know. Is this hand? This the skin?
This letter,
Yes, yes.
it's for like wow and wow that means and
Okay.
that's how we use
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So then another thing I would say is okay. Look at your text. May Allah bless you and shower His blessings on you, and may Allah unite you both in goodness. Okay, that's good enough. But don't you think if you had unbolding it, it would have made it easier to read? Like it's too bold. Then the second text, may Allah bless your marriage and keep you united till the end of this world and hereafter. So just from shift till to the
Downward.
second line. So you make so it will be may Allah bless your marriage and keep you united on the first line. Then the second line will start from till the end of this world and the year after. So that would save look at zoom in, say zoom in the flower touching the May.
The flower.
So that would save the space.
Okay. Yeah.
The space beside this May. So, but I like your arrangement, the concepts, everything is okay. But you only need to work on those, work a lot of it. Let's go to the next.
This is Morocco. It's going to be nice. Inshallah.
The work of it is nice, yeah. Work of it is nice.
Okay. Next person. Inshallah. Alright. بارك الله لكم وبارك عليكم وجمع بينكم في خير. This is nice. But then, the first thing I would mention is this design is for wedding, right? And there's this kind of vibe you get for anything that has to do with wedding. Like the vibe is different. It's not something so simple. So this font that is used for the Barakallahu Lakum should rather be something different from this kind of font. Should be stylish a bit, and that's why most people use Sulus. That's why most people use Sulus. So you can tell out another font that would come out in a stylish style. I'm coming, please. Alright, so I said you can use another font that would come out in a stylish form. So maybe Sulus, D1, Visam, Mualla, and the likes. So some other beautiful fonts like that. This is used for writing. This type of font is used for just writing, not for decoration or beautification. Okay, so I hope you can note that. So now here you have mixed two fonts here. This tashkil here is for thuluth, but this is nasr. So I hope you can note that. Don't mix scripts together for things like this. Okay, so if you want to use nasr for this, for the letters, use nasr for the tashkils also. So the same thing should apply here. Alright. Okay, so boss, on to you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. For church, I really want to meet this person. Like, I'm fascinated by the concepts with the
Yeah.
wall clock. Like, okay. So the serif, the serif would have worked if you used a fancy serif. So there's a font. Is it? You can use linotype D dot, or you can use what's this font called? Uh, uh, Sin, uh, Cinzel decorative.
Cinzel, okay, or Tajan.
Yeah. Yes. So, yes, or Tajan. So, Cinzel decorative, Tajan, linotype D dot. So these are fonts that fancy serif they can use. There's one too, though it's for personal use. Like you cannot use it for commercial. Maybe I should not say it. So yeah. Then I guess you have to implement everything that Hussein has said here.
Well, design is nice. Inshallah, welcome.
Yeah, the design is nice. But I'm really curious about the clock. Like, I want to know the concepts. If you can reach out, so I want to know the concepts. And let's go to the next.
Yeah.
Let's see the mock-up.
Okay. Now this is nice.
Okay. Yeah.
The black frame
Yeah.
actually makes everything balanced.
Yes. Although I would have preferred a kind of realistic background, maybe on a table or something.
Yeah. That would make it realistic, yes. Yeah. Good job. Okay. I would want to note here, this is a good design, but like I said earlier, understanding the brief is very important. So you don't get a job to design something. You are designing, let's say, an ebook, and you come up with a flyer. So if you look at this now, this looks like an invitation, a wedding invitation. But that looks like, that one is not an invitation. It's a frame, a gift for them. This is not a gift. It's not a gift. It's an invitation for others to come. That one is for the couples. This is for the audience, their friends, everyone that would attend the program. So this is not in accordance to the brief. So that is, we will not make any correction on this. So, but then the main correction and the most important thing here is you need to understand the brief before you start your job. If you do not understand the brief, please do not start. You can make it clear to the customer or the client that you don't understand what they are saying. If you need to call the person, okay, can we have a call? It's very easy. Let them explain what they want. Then you can know what to do. So that's it. Thank you. All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Awa. Okay. This is not a frame. This is rather a flyer or a wedding invitation. So we will not make corrections on this much. I would not even want us to make corrections. Only that I would want you to note that even if we want to correct it, the Barakallahu Lakuma is very small compared to the date here. Okay, so I said we will not correct this much because it's not in accordance with the brief. So please, it is a frame, not an invitation. Okay, so I would want you to note that, and then you can actually reach out. We can talk better on this. Yeah, thank you. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Okay, Barakallahu lakuma baraka alaykuma. Since you are using the NASC font, you do not need to use the tashkils anymore. Tashkils do not work with the NASC script. Do not work with tashkil. You cannot see tashkil with the NASC script. They don't work together because it's not for decoration. It's not for beautification. It's just for writing. So, and I will say that the main elements that were mentioned in the brief are not as big as the other elements in the design, so you can work on that. The Adam, the A and H, I don't know, but then I'm not feeling, maybe it's too, I don't know, it's not as simple as I would expect. It's not so simple, and I'm not sure if I'm feeling the vibe. Yes, we want it to be like there's some kind of decoration, but it should be as simple as it can be. Keep it short and simple. Please keep it short and simple. And then as for this objects here, I think they are not needed actually, or they are too much. Yeah, maybe the flowers are okay, but for this I don't know. Maybe it would actually work more for something like Ramadan and Islamic something. Maybe. But boss will talk on that.
Okay, he has said everything. Okay, good. Okay, one. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see center alignment, right alignment, left alignment. So your work is not balanced. And then the lantern is not needed. Also, faded the faded images on the background. I think you can remove it. The flowers are enough justice. So, just like you said, keep it simple. Please, keep it simple and significant. Keep it simple and significant. And then the A with the flower, H with the flower, that's not needed. And then it's calligraphy here too. Actually, I cannot see a calligraphy here.
Yeah.
I don't think I can see a calligraphy here. It's just basic text. But yeah, I believe we can do better. Let's go to the next.
Okay, I should mention something here. Sometimes when we use mock-up, we want to believe that the mock-up will make the design more beautiful. But it is very important to note that whether we are using mock-up or not, the design should be functional enough without mock-up. It's very important to note that our design should be functional with or without the mock-up. So it should be functional anywhere, whether on print, whether on digital, anything. It should be functional. So if it is beautiful here, and now when we look at the design is no more beautiful, when we have to zoom in and you start to see that it's not actually very beautiful, then there's something wrong. So we can work on it that it will be very functional without the mockup, and then when it is printed or when we use mockups, it's also functional. I hope you can note that. Alima Bashir. Okay. Alright, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The name of Allah. The name of Allah is not clear. Okay, well then, Hawa, Adam. Okay, let's say this is acceptable, it's nice, barakallahu fiik. But then, this heart shape is too big that we have a lot of empty spaces here, a lot of white spaces. Maybe white or negative, I don't know. But a lot of space here, we have too much space in this art that is not covered up. Okay, so for this barakallahu lakum, I would talk on this again. This is a rectangle, so you can work on it that you have the letters will form most spaces. Okay, they will cover most of the spaces, and then the tashkils would now cover the little spaces that we have around. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so boss,
I believe you said everything needed. Let's just move on to the next.
okay.
Actually, I like the can you go back please?
Alright.
The contrast. The contrast is really nice. Like the blue and white this thing. The only thing is you could even have filled up the heart shape with some tashkils. Instead of just leaving it blank. And then you could have increased the sizes of the Hawa and the Adam. Yeah.
Or maybe
And then the Barakallah Kuma is kind of small, you can make it bigger, then may Allah bless you and shower you, make it unbolding it and make it smaller. And then please center your work very well. You don't sound like
alright. And maybe this Hawa, maybe you can actually make one. You can make them vertical instead of horizontal.
yes.
Yeah, maybe something like this.
And
Maybe
you
to
just
cover
kind
more
of
space,
place
just
them
to cover
upon
this space.
themselves.
Yeah. Alright. A lot of spaces. Okay, this mock-up. I think it is manual. I can see that the design has been distorted. The size. Maybe because you want it to fit in into the frame. So you can work on it. You find the exact size of that design for the frame. When you want to frame your design, you use something that is the same size with the design. Alright, thank you. Okay. Okay, this is the interface. This person used Adobe Illustrator. This is the mockup. Alright, this is the design. Okay, so Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama bainakuma fi khair. You could have added tashkils, okay? The tashkil to fill up this and then also fill up this. Okay? Alright, so secondly, these tashkils are too much. They are too much. So you can actually draw a okay. I like this concept of Hawa and Adam, using the alif for Adam and Hawa. Yeah, I like it. So you can actually remove these tashkils, make this heart shape a real one. Just draw a heart shape here, and then something like this. But then you remove the fill. Just leave the outline or the stroke, as you may call it. For people that design with Adobe Illustrator, they call it stroke. For those who design with CorelDRAW, they call it outline. So this is the outline or the stroke. Okay, so you can just leave the outline or the stroke and then you remove the fill. Okay, so you can it's going to be okay that way. But for the use of these testicles, the testicles are too much. Okay, so this is okay. Now, on to your boss.
Okay. 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 Actually, it's I don't know. It's just balance. Just maybe because there's no distinction between each segment. Like okay, the Hawa and Adam. I know you are trying to tell us okay, Hawa and Adam are in love. Like, so they are enclosed in the love the skill this thing. But you still repeated the Hawa and Adam again. So then we have in you I have found I like this typeface. So the typeface is nice. Like it's having the love feel. So when you look at in you the like the you so you also have to implement what Hussein has said and I believe you will bring out a better outcome. Next please.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Okay. Firstly, just as we mentioned earlier, this is digital Arabic calligraphy, not graphic design. Not just graphic design. I personally would classify digital Arabic calligraphy under graphic design. Once it is digital, I would classify it under graphic design. But then we need the vibe, that Arabic calligraphy vibe, because it has to do with decoration. So, the barakallahu lakum wa barakallahu wa baraka alaykum wa jama bainakum fi khayr should actually do that job, just as the Adam and Hawa are doing the job. Okay, so you can make it, you can use another font. Okay, now with okay, this Adam, the testicles in Adam and Hawa, they are too small, so you need to make them bigger with respect to the sizes of the letters. Okay, so that's it. Okay, you are using this is left alignment. Okay, boss will correct that. Okay, the heart shape. Well, okay, boss, you can talk on that.
Ah, so the layout is good, like the background and the concept is okay. But there's something we call spacing. And then let's take it from your alignment first. So may Allah bless your union, shower his blessings upon you and unite you in goodness. Amen. So this could have been in center alignment. So you just make it center aligned and then you align vertically to the center too of the page. So that's the first thing. And together with the Barakallahu lakuma or Baraka alaikuma Ajama Abeno. So you can achieve this by grouping. I don't know. Okay, you're using picture lab. So you can just group everything together like this and then you merge and then you center everything to center of page. Then the Adam and Hawa. So let me just talk about the art shape. Like this art shape is looking like the art shape that's I don't know if you understand you, but like would have been the art shape of our Yaruboya. Like it's having having this old, having this traditional feel to it. So I don't know if you can relate to this, Hussein. So it's having a kind of traditional feel to it. So you could have just looked for a more stylish.
Rounded
I
bone.
believe you know. Um, I understand that you don't want to go the normal way, like others are using the regular shaped heart. So there's Hussein, please can I share my screen?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So here are some of the ways you can achieve that. Just type love icon and page. Hold on. I don't want my laptop is slow. So you just type love icon page. So, I don't know why the page is taking. Oops. Maybe do it with yours. Then
Okay, you should use mine.
yes, yes. So just let me type love icon png. So go to images, like the filter there, images, and then you just so look at this the second line. No, go back. Like this one at the right, at the extreme right.
This?
This one, no, the one on top. So you can use something like this. Then move down, scroll down. So there are a lot of different heart shapes that you can use, and you can actually manipulate it too. So since you don't want to go the normal way, so you can stop sharing the screen now. So that's how you can actually find um a suitable icon for your designs. So can you go back to the Google Drive?
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. So instead of using this, I'm sure you can see what I'm saying now. I'm sure you
Yes.
can see what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
So okay, let me use this then. So the spacing between the top of the heart shape icon and your text is closer than the spacing at the bottom. Yeah. So work on that. You make sure that everything is like the space at the top and the space below
Aligned.
is equal. Yeah, and it is also aligned to the center. Then there is nothing like marriage. Your body of text. You are supposed to use center alignment and then hierarchy too. Make it smaller. This is not the focal point. This is not what we're after. So yeah. So after you are done, you just group everything together. You align to the center and you align to the center horizontally and vertically. So that your work will be balanced. The spacing at the top will be equal to the spacing down.
Can make use of the
So
grid.
yes. There is this grid in Pixel Lab.
Yes.
So Pixel Lab is not that bad. So what else? What else? What else? I think that's all. Then you might I think these fonts I don't know. But it looks kind of is this Calligraphy? Hmm? I don't know. So you could have used a more fancier font than this. You know, it's wedding and it's something that is fancy. Well done. Next.
Inshallah, this is nice. بارك الله لكم وبارك عليكم وجمع بينكم في خير. Like I mentioned earlier, you are working with the brief. So instead of lakuma, this is lakum. So the first thing you want to do is to understand the brief. Okay, so you would want to correct this. Instead of lakum, it should be lakuma. Okay, so just as you have written here, lakuma, alaykuma, instead of lakum. And then, secondly, you can make it a perfect rectangle or almost perfect, like I mentioned earlier. So after that, I like this concept. I like it. Yeah, two things on both ends, and we have the art, the love. Let's use your love. Let's use love here. We have love joining them. Is that the concept? I got it nice. Okay, boss. Hello. Boss.
Yeah, sorry, my network went off.
Oh, okay.
So, proximity. What we call proximity is the interaction between your elements. So, look at how Allah even I think you've corrected that. Oh, I was not sure. So, Adam, Hawa, then Allahumma, barakallahu lakum. No one in it. I think that's okay. Then Hawa and Adam is too far. This icon. So it's too far. Like then holding hands to Jannah. Holding hands to Jannah. Like I said, like I've been saying, hierarchy. Holding hands to Jannah is not as important as Hawa and Adam. Most that. Even though it's smaller than Hawa and Adam, but it's still not small enough. You just reduce it a bit. So that could be a tagline. Then and taglines start with the three dots at the end at the front. So that could be a tagline. And then align your work to the center. Align your work to the center. Maybe after you are done, you just move everything together and then you align it to the center horizontally and vertically. And then move away from the edges. So if we are to print this now, so part of it might be cut. So move away from the edges. You shift, you nudge it up. You holding hands to Jana, nudge it up. And nudge it down. Yeah. The hierarchy, sorry, the background is nice, the contrast, everything. Then I like it. Move on. Sorry, I want to see I need mock up.
You welcome.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's nice. The mock is nice. On point.
And this is more
It's like a
realistic
family.
than the first one we
Yeah.
checked
Yes.
the other time.
So this is the kind of mock up, like you make it realistic so that people can relate to it.
Yes, we need to fast with this. Alright, a beautiful beginning in the name of Allah, Adam, Hawa, Barakallahu Lakuma. Alright, there are some fonts that we would not recommend for designs like this. So this Adam and Hawa, I would not recommend this kind of fonts, both the Arabic and English. So you can work on that. Okay, so secondly, this Barakallahu Lakum, this inscription, I don't know why it looks should I say it looks small or it looks somehow or let me say it looks empty. Looks empty, like something like hollow. That's so many hollows. That's so many spores. So many pore spaces. Yeah, pore spaces. I don't know. Maybe you can work on it to make it full. Okay, I don't know, full or thick. I don't know if you get the explanation. Alright, boss.
Yeah, there's really nothing much to say. I don't see calligraphy here except the So you could have gotten a nicer background in this. And then yes, a beautiful beginning in the name of Allah. Note this. Allah, like one word cannot be alone on the line.
Yeah.
So just make it a beautiful beginning, then break it, shift in the name of Allah to the second line. And then the placement of your Hawa and Adam is kind of off. There's no proximity, too far from it. Say Adam, is Adam running away from Hawa?
Mm.
So those are the things you need to be mindful of. Those are small mistakes that can make your work very good. And then may Allah bless you and shower His blessings. This font, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not fine.
Yeah.
It's not fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, your flower is just there. Like it's not giving the. No, I mean the flower itself, like the purple flower. So even look at the flower, it's obvious that it's cut.
Okay.
You could just
What I would have advised is maybe one thing you need to note in design is you need to manage your space. Your artboard. You are the one designing. You should manage the artboard, manage the space. That if you are going to put just 3 letters, or just say maybe 3 words, it should make a lot of sense that once you see it, you don't even want to. In fact, it's filled already, and you don't have to write on the whole artboard. So you just have to learn to manage your artboard to fill it up with the words you need. So maybe you can check more designs on Instagram. That's by Minimus Art and people like that for inspiration. And now you make it easy. Barakallahu fik. Inshallah. Okay. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a bainakum. Yeah, this is what I was saying. This is what I've been saying. This is a rectangle. In fact, it's a perfect one, and it's very nice that way. That's good. Adam, Hawa. This is nice. But then there's something you should note. This alif mud should not be rotated. Please do not rotate it. You can actually put a tashkil there. A small tashkil would work. Maybe this kind of tashkil. This one can actually work. Or this one. You can just put something that would make it almost a perfect circle. Okay? So okay, you use gradient here. That's why we have 2 colors, and that's why it's affecting this also. Then let boss address that. Boss.
Okay, this is very nice. But one, you are too close to the edges. I might cut you off. I'm not talking about the entire campus now. I'm talking about the that area, that blue area. Please, can you highlight that for me?
Where?
The blue area, like the blue rectangle before no, the blue rectangle before the stroke gold.
This.
Yes, yes. Everything.
Here.
Yes, down,
Okay.
down. Yes. So look at that. You are too close to the edges. Like you are too close to the edges here. So
Okay.
you can rectify this by grouping everything on the canvas and then reducing
Okay,
the
maybe from here.
size. You said?
Is it something like this?
Yes. No. I mean the blue. I'm talking about the blue now.
Like if she had increased the size of the rectangle, maybe from to this side instead of
Yes.
this side,
Yes.
to make it
So
like
if
this.
the blue rectangle have been the same size as the gold and the gold is bigger than that, then your work would have been neater and nicer. So yeah. And then I see a gradient in uh, Adam and Hawa. Well, not bad. But I don't think the gradient is necessary in the text.
Yeah.
So may Allah bless you to shower His blessings upon you and yeah. And then I can see one, two, three fonts. So I can see one, two, three fonts. So
4 fonts.
four.
Yeah,
No,
one,
let's
two,
not
three.
count. Let's not count this thing. Let's not count signature.
Okay.
And whenever you're adding your signature to a work, I don't think it should be as big as this
Yeah.
because Khadija here is looking as part of the design already. Yeah, yeah, work on that. And then may Allah bless you, shower His blessings. I've told you, like try to make use of not bold, just regular typeface. Yeah, well done.
Right. Let's check the
Let me
mock-up.
start work on. Yeah.
The mock-up is nice.
That's work
Inshallah.
on. Yeah.
In fact, it actually works well with this background.
Yes.
And this is
Ah,
I would say it's an
this
intentional design. Inshallah, this is nice.
yeah, she was intentional about her work. Actually. She's intentional about it.
Now look at this signature here. This is actually nice.
Yes. So why did you use a different signature? So I guess you should answer that yourself while you are watching this review. So let's move on to the next page.
Okay, I would not want to spend much time on the designs. I hope you have listened to the
Okay.
corrections we made earlier.
Okay.
For a design like this, the first thing I would advise is that since the teshkils are forming the shape already, you do not need to include the shape itself anymore. So you don't need to include the shape again. Just remove it and then let the teshkils form uh, the shape. That is one. Second is wajama'a. This mim and ain, they are not joining well. There is an additional sign there. Okay, so baraka. Now the arrangement. Okay, let me zoom in. So if you look at this, you see that this calf is down, this ain is rotated, this yaw is rotated, and this is almost straight. So you need to make them. Yeah, this is baraka and this bainakuma, this fee also, they are not well joined. So you need to work on the joining first and then the arrangement. You want to join them well and then you want to arrange them well. Those two things, joining and arrangement, those two things are very important. Okay, so this rectangle, you are using two rectangles together. I think you can edit that. This Hawa, this Adam and Hawa, the font, you can use a better one. Okay, something like maybe Wissam, Truth, Diwani and the likes. Give you a better one. Alright, boss.
There's nothing much actually, just like the ring is there. You could have substituted it with a wow or something. So everything is looking is in harmony already. It's in harmony already. Just that the ring is spoiling it. So you could have just substituted that with a wow or those stylish wow. I don't know if that's a font style.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the work is nice. Well done.
Inshallah, this person will try it.
Yeah, those are the people that was intentional. Let me see smoke up. I'm not doing justice to it.
Yes?
Let's see the mock up. Okay.
I think I like the color. The color of the frame. Since the design is black and gold or yellow, the white makes it a little bit balanced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although the mock-up would have worked better in a sitting room setting or in a room setting.
Yeah. This arrangement, this place. Yeah. So you need to know the kind of mock-up you are using. Okay, the first thing is this is nice, but we have Barakallahu lahuma, not lakuma. It's supposed to be lakuma and not lahuma. Like I mentioned the other time, lahuma is for the third person, that is the person that is not here. Okay, and we wrote lakuma for you two, the both of you. So that is second person dual. So instead of third person, so you would so this kind of design is like maybe the person just downloaded the design and then use it. So you can work on your own, you do yours, you design yours yourself, and then it will be nice. So also it is not an invitation. All right, please note that it is not an invitation. Please note that. You get. Thanks for showing the love. It is not an invitation. I hope you understand now. So the font. You can work on that just as we have explained earlier. So I would not want us to dive much into that. So since it's not part of the brief. Okay, so for this design, okay, the Adam is nice, the Hawa is nice. Barakallahu lakum. Yeah. Here also, the rectangle. I hope you can note that. And then this is something here. Are you joining them or you are placing them on each other? Okay. Maybe you can work on that. Okay, boss.
Okay. Just like I've been saying, maybe the person should, if you've been listening to this, like I've said, hierarchy, alignment, and proximity. Hierarchy, alignment, and proximity. Like together is a beautiful place to be. Like you are not navigating, you are not telling me what you want me to read first. So everything is just kind of there. Like okay, I'm seeing the art shape, I'm seeing Adam, I'm seeing together is a beautiful place, I'm seeing Balkan. So there's no navigation. You're not telling me what you want me to see first. So yeah, I think that's all. and then you this your heart shape, you could have joined it. The person isn't picked it up, so you could have joined it instead of placing it on each other. You could have just joined it. There's something called weld. So you could have just weld it. Let's go to the next place.
Okay, we have just 4 designs left. Alright. Alright, Hawa, I can see something here. This joint. You can work on the joint. Okay. Now this shape here, this rounded rectangle. Maybe, yeah, you should have used a beautiful font here. This Barakallah, that's just like we explained earlier. You have been saying. So you should use something that will make it beautiful. Okay. So this meme is not an isolating meme. It looks like an ending meme, and it should be an isolating one because nothing is joining with it. So you can check the meme and change the format of the meme to an isolating one. Alright, so boss.
So you're being deeply loved with someone. This bibliothèque should have been in black and not bold. Then your black line could have been in green instead. That's not right to say. Then please, the spacing, like the Adam is closer, then the spacing between beneath our and the line is wider than is longer than the space. Then let's move on to the next. So you can just open that.
Okay. For this, you don't need this shadow. You don't need the shadow, please. And then this white outline or white stroke, you don't need it. Now, if you look at this design, this is like something like a white. The background is close to white already, so you cannot use this type of color. This color is like close to something like gold. Then it's not be too clear. Something like black would work. Black, red, any other color. Black especially would work and give you something nice. So you can try some other colors. This barakallahu lakum here also. So I mentioned earlier. Once you have this barakallahu lakum, it's an inscription, and then this wa khalaqnakum as well. It's another inscription. Also, it's meant for a frame, and we are not meant to frame or hang the verse of the Quran, according to some scholars, and I would want to work with that because that's the safest. Okay, so we are not working with this, we are working with justice. So you need to beautify it. Alright, boss.
There's not so much. Let's go on to the next. It's a nice thing, except for the shadows and the edge is not needed.
Alright, for this design, this is nice. Yeah, you have really tried, but there's too much space. You have too much space here. Too much space. You need to manage your artboard. Too much space. Okay, so that's it. So and the font, the text are small. You can work on that. So boss, something.
Yeah, okay. This is like a minimalist design. Um, Adam and Hawa could have been in black though. Let's move to the next.
All right.
Yes, okay. The Bada, what's it? Adwa or Bada? One on top. Yes. That one could have been at the center instead of being at the corner there. And then the text down too. Down, 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 down. So that one could have center it well and move from the edges. Move from the edges. I would say move from the edges. Let's go to the next.
All right. So this Adam, you can make it vertical. You put the Adam on top and you put the English downward, and then you don't need the bracket. It's already in bracket already. It's not like you want to cage the man. Okay. The last design here. All right. This is nice, but then look at this rectangle. This rectangle here. You should have shared the main design.
Could you move to the actual design actually? Not the mock-up.
He said,
Move to the actual design.
and he said the person did not send the actual
Then
design.
I
The main
don't think
design,
we should
yes.
review it.
So I'm just talking with the mock-up here. So okay, this art shape. I don't know. Let me zoom in a bit. So the font used here. This font for the English. But the Arabic calligraphy is nice, but then this alif, why is it not on the same line with this letters here? This the dal I mean. Okay, so boss.
I don't have anything to see on this actually. I think everything I've said in the last couple of designs. So I think I just revert back to it.
Alright.
So okay, are we done?
Yes. I don't do
Okay,
this.
so I just have some things I want to get a couple of advice.
Okay.
So this advice is particularly to digital Arabic calligrapher. So because you feel you're a digital Arabic calligrapher, you feel you can just do things or you can just match things. No, it doesn't work that way. Digital Arabic calligraphy is a part of graphic design. It's a type of graphic design actually. So we need to learn the basics of graphic design. Like for instance, when I talk about hierarchy, let's know your focal points. Okay. For this brief now, the focal point in the brief was Barakallahu lakuma wa barakallahu jama bainakuma fil khair. Abi?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think only 2 or 3% got that right. I think it's only 2 or 3% that got that right. Then secondly, the choice of font. Like the choice of font should be either a clean sans serif for your body of text. There may be a cursive for the maybe the names or something, or a fancy serif. And then whenever you're using a cursive font, don't use a capital letter. Don't use caps or ultra. Whenever you're using cursive font, don't use caps or ultra. That will spoil your work. Then, like I said, you need to learn the basics of graphic design, like type, colors, hierarchy, alignment, balance. Then you have to move from the edges. A lot of people don't move from the edges. So you place your text in such a way that it is fighting, like it is in a chaotic or in a toxic relationship with the borders, like the flowers at the borders. So just you need to work on that. And then the body of text, you can actually make use of irregular typeface instead of bold. We don't want to, like, the body of text is not our concern. The concern is Okay, what message are you trying to pass? Okay, fine. Adam and Hawa are getting married. Fine. Then you are making an inscription for them. Okay, you are praying for them. That's the only thing we need, and that's the essence of Arabic calligraphy. When there is too much text, when your texts are even bigger than your calligraphy, so that's no more, and that's no more Arabic calligraphy. Yeah. So I'll just paint it right here. So good job, guys. Your submissions are really nice. Work a lot of fikum. So may Allah bless it.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much, sir, for checking our designs. It's an honor to have a boss like you check our designs. No, thank you very much, sir. No.